Hi everyone, Ohayo gozaimasu. Welcome! This channel is for Japanese learners of English. Kiyomo shadowing no lesson wo yarakimashou. Listen to today's real native conversation. Focus on the rhythm and shadow along. Practice daily to master tango, bunpao, hatsuan, and rhythm. Repeat and try again tomorrow if needed. Zehi. Channel no toroku wo onegai shimasu. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
So you need to ask for help in English, huh? That's pretty common, isn't it? It's more than just saying, help me, you know?
Yeah, it really is. There's a whole range of ways to ask for assistance, from casual to formal, and even specific to what you need.
Exactly. And it really depends on the situation, right? Who you're talking to and what exactly you need help with.
Oh, totally. Like if you're asking a friend how to use their new coffee machine, that's going to be way different than asking a professor about, say, an assignment, you know?
Right. So let's start with the basics. If you just need a quick explanation, something casual, what's the best way to go?
Something casual? Tell me how to is super handy. You could say, tell me how to make this report, or tell me how to cook this dish. It's pretty direct and works in most laid-back situations.
That's a good one. Tell me how to is nice and simple. What about if you need a bit more of a show and tell, a visual kind of thing?
Then show me how to is your best bet. You might ask, can you show me how to use this software? Or show me how to write a report. And it really implies that you need to see the process, not just hear about it.
Show me how to is perfect for the visual learners. Now, let's say you're in a situation where you need a little more detail or a more step-by-step process.
That is when phrases like, could you explain how to, or can you explain how to come in really handy? Could you explain how to write this report, or can you explain how to make this dish? It's polite, but still pretty clear.
Right, that's a level up in formality for sure. Using could makes it a little more thoughtful. It's great in formal situations.
And these types of requests go beyond just needing simple instructions. You're really asking for a breakdown of the steps. It helps you understand it better.
Makes sense. Sometimes you also want to express a need for help. You may not know how to ask it, but want someone to offer it.
Then, something like, I need help with, is great, right? It's a very clear way of saying, I'm stuck here. And it's an invitation for someone to assist you, like, I need help with this software, or I need help making this dish.
Yeah, I need help with. AR is great for when you're feeling stuck. What about when you're trying to learn something new but aren't necessarily in a bind?
That's when I'd like to learn how to works perfectly. Like if you say, I'd like to learn how to write a good report, or I'd like to learn how to make this dish. It conveys an interest in learning, rather than a need for immediate assistance.
That phrase really signals a willingness to learn. It's like you're opening a conversation, inviting someone to share their knowledge, you know?
Exactly. So it's more about, like, I want to understand as opposed to I am struggling.
Okay, so we've covered all these different ways to ask for help. What are a couple of examples that put it all together?
Sure. So for the report, it'd be something like, could you explain how to structure this report? I need help with the formatting. Very direct. And for cooking, can you show me how to make this dish? I'd like to learn how to cook it properly.
Nice. Specific uses the right tone and easy to understand. I guess it also depends on who you're asking as well, doesn't it?
Oh, totally. If you're asking your boss about that report, you'd use the could you explain approach to keep it professional. And for a friend showing you a recipe, you can be more casual, right? Like, show me how to chop these vegetables.
That's where you need to be flexible and adapt. You need to adjust the formality depending on the situation.
And it's not just about choosing the right phrase. It's also about how you actually say it, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's about being clear, polite, and specific no matter what the situation. Tone, too. A friendly tone goes a long way.
Exactly. A little bit of please and thank you never hurt anyone. And also, don't be afraid to ask follow-up questions if you don't understand something the first time.
And that's the key, really. Don't be afraid to ask. It's the best way to learn. And also, the more you ask, the more you'll get comfortable, you know.
For sure. It gets easier with every question. It really helps to just practice. There are many ways to ask for help, so don't hesitate to find what works best for you and for the situation at hand.
Well said. So, to sum it up, whether it's tell me, show me, explain, I need help, or I'd like to learn, choose your words and your tone to match the situation and what you really need.
Yeah, and remember, a little clarity and politeness goes a long way. It makes all the difference.
Alright, we've finished today's lesson. How did you find it? Rikai. できない部分はありませんでしたか? Repeat and try again tomorrow if needed. Please let me know your 感想 or request in the comments. ぜひチャンネルの登録をお願いします. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. See you next time. Bye bye.